Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kadash. Double honors unto the elders, apostles, bishops of the great millstone, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakadam, to the hopeful elect. So I just want to touch on a few things in the news, things that need to be brought out because there's a lot going on and a lot that is shortly to come down the pipe. All right, so starting here, school barely begins, canceled due to mass illness. All right, now we know your man Joe Biden, Klaus Schwab, have been talking about these new CV lockdowns as well as climate lockdowns. Okay, which is why you're having all of these fires pretty much all around the world, but especially in the U.S., Canada, in South America. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna prompt for a climate lockdown in order to address these fires, which is common knowledge now are being caused by direct energy weapons, you see. So this is part of the devil coming down with great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. He's going to ramp up the pestilence. He's going to ramp up arson, okay, which that's all it is, you know what I'm saying, which the devil, he's an arsonist, okay. So Esau, he's the one that's burning up the earth, of course, through the left-hand side, okay. The Most High is giving this man power through the left hand to cause mischief upon the earth. So that's what you're seeing going on. But as their motto goes, okay, order ab chaos. Cause the chaos, you bring the order, right? We always bring that out. The first day of school for Kentucky's Lee County School District was August 9th, but by Friday, attendance had already dropped to 82%. By Monday, it was 81, and 14 teachers had called out sick. So classes were canceled Tuesday and Wednesday with remote learning planned for Thursday and Friday. Says the district says nearly 1/5 of its 900 or so students came down with CV, the flu or strep, within the first week and a half of school. So what's going on? You know, when you see stuff like this, we already know that something is up. It's no coincidence that Bill Gates, or should I say Kill Gates, came out a few weeks ago and said that we must prepare for the next pandemic, which will be much worse than CV. He told you that a few weeks ago. So now you're seeing a rise in CV cases. They're talking about bringing the lockdowns back and all this stuff. So I'm just saying, you know, I mean, if you can see through the spirit what's going on, it's very clear. It says, we're sanitizing our buses and our buildings and giving our staff and our students time to heal, the superintendent says. Also, let me not forget to mention that certain colleges and even health institutions have reinstated the cloth. Okay, they have mandated the cloth to be put back on your face. All right, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's already here. You can't even really say it's coming down the pipe. It's already here. It just hasn't. It's just in the small stages now. But come October, September, the last quarter of this year, things are gonna change once again. All right. Yeah, we're giving our students time to heal. We're seeing an increase in CV throughout the 7 counties. In Lee County, the attendance is at that level where they feel they need to make the call to dismiss classes the rest of the week. So it's coming down. All right. And, Lord willing, this is it. Lord willing, this is the catalyst for all hell to break loose. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know what happened on the first go around with the CV. Majority of the people, they folded. They were taken. They were taken by the enchantments of Esau. All right, but now information has come out. You have whistleblowers sounding the alarm, telling you that the CV was not what it seemed to be. Okay, you already know what we're talking about. So let me go here because this ties in with it as well. Biden to fund new CV juice for everybody, whether they have gotten it before or not. All right, so your man JB, all right, the same very man that everyone wants out of the White House. All right, he trying to put you back on the juice. You see, he trying to get you to get that Capri Sun again. All right, and he don't care whether you've had it or not. You gonna get another one, or you gonna get it for the first time. All right, which this is an unrighteous decree. All right, Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness. That's Esau, man. That's the devil. All right, and don't think for one second that these people don't know the the effects of the Capri Sun. All right, a lot of people drank the Capri Sun. It wasn't it had problems, right? The Capri Sun wasn't fresh. You see, so a lot of people ended up having certain ailments to come from drinking a bad Capri Sun. You see, but they not putting that out there. They just telling you, we got a new one, but we want you to take this whether you've had the first one or you've not had it at all. You're gonna take this one. You see, and how are they gonna do this? It's gonna be the same thing, just like how with the first round during the pandemic of the CV. They said if you want to board a plane, you gotta, if you want to continue to have your job teaching, be in the office, you have to drink the Capri Sun. So that's how they going for it. See, it's all coming together. All right, and this is going to tie into the MOT to the B, the rice grain. See, all of this goes hand in hand, but these devils, they have to work in gradualism. See, they can't just throw it all on you. But this is round 2 of the CV. So it says here, I signed off this morning. This is Biden. I signed off this morning on a proposal we have to present to the Congress, a request for additional funding for a new Capri Sun that is necessary, that works. All right. It says new Capri Suns containing the version of the Omicron strain XBB 1.5 are already being developed by Pfizer, Novavax, and Moderna. However, the virus's continuing mutation will likely necessitate updated Capri Suns. And you see here what people are saying on Twitter. All right. Which people already know what's going on, man. But you know what I'm saying? But they have to push this because, time is running out. So they just got to come with it. Whether it, has the same effect on people or not, what the hell are these people really going to do about it? All that they doing right now, people haven't, risen up against it. So to them, Esau is at the pinnacle of his pride. So he's going to continue to push this. You see, Esau not going to stop. All right. So this shows you that this man is truly the devil. All right, that what they've been giving you all along, it's not. It was all facade. Okay. Psalm 37, and we go to 35. It says here, I've seen the wicked in great power. Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. That would be who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, he is the wicked. All right, I've seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Now the influence of the wicked has spread throughout the 4 corners of the planet Earth. All right, he has spread his democracy. He has spread his freakish perversions to all nations. All right, they over there in Uganda and Kenya, in West Africa, trying to spread the sodomite agenda. All right, and them African nations, they not with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they kicking the West out of their lands. That's just one of many reasons, but they trying to push that heavy over there. know what I'm saying? So that's the wicked being in great power and great influence, being able to spread himself like a green bay tree. So his wicked vibration is taking over the whole of the planet Earth. All right. And he's pushing these things unto the people. All right. So, once again, man, Esau, he's been found out. He's being exposed even by his own people. But he's not going to stop. Okay, because he must fulfill the lot of the wicked. He must fulfill the lot of the devil upon the earth. What I'm saying, Esau is a very prominent figure in last days prophecy. So being that he must bring forth certain things that the Most High wants him to do. That's the whole reason why he was even set up this way. All right. As it is written, roughly paraphrasing, the Lord has created all things for his own pleasure, even the wicked for the day of destruction. You see, so the Most High has set up the wicked. He has set up Esau to bring forth that left-hand wrath in these last days. Because right now you have the left-hand wrath going out, and you also have the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going out as well. All right, the Most High is performing a lot of judgment right now, man. Just the other day at a football game, there was a shooting where, I believe it was one or two people died. You know what I'm saying? You had the shooting out there in Florida the other day, which 3 Jakes were deleted by an Edomite. Okay, so there's a lot of judgment. Okay, natural disasters, wildfires, deleting a lot of people. A lot of people are falling ill. Of course, the first round of Capri Suns, that's still doing damage. You see, so a lot of judgment, man. Okay, a lot of deletion is going on, and still people, do not have it in their mind and their spirit to repent. The West is losing control over the gold price. Okay, and this is mainly because of the BRICS. You see, because the U.S. dollar, which is the world reserve currency, they're losing its hegemony. Okay, because the dollar is not backed by anything. The dollar is really only backed by the people, the illusion to the people that it's worth something, and also by the U.S. military. But it's not backed by any real precious metal or commodity. See, the BRICS currency, that's actually backed by gold and precious metals. And Russia, China, these different BRICS nations, they're investing heavily in gold, which is causing the West to lose control over the price of gold. And especially now, since the BRICS, they're not buying gold in US dollars. They're buying gold in their certain currencies that they use. All right. So this is another sign that the collapse of the American dollar and of American society is imminent. An important change has unfolded in the global market. The East has been driving up the gold price, predominantly in late 2022 and the first months of 2023, breaking the West's long-standing pricing power. Until recently, institutional money was given the price of gold in wholesale markets such as London, mainly based on real interest rates. Gold was bought when real rates fell and vice versa. However, from late 2022 until June 2023, gold was up 17%, while real rates were more or less flat, and Western institutions were net sellers. More likely, Eastern central banks and Turkish and Chinese private demand lifted the price of gold. Okay, so pretty much the West is finished. All right, they can't even regulate the price of gold within the earth no more. All right, so you see all these sanctions that were put on Russia and their trade partners last year when Russia invaded Ukraine. All them sanctions that were put on Russia, it is backfired. Okay, now you have the whole world. Okay, mainly because of the vibration of the prophets, the truth has been going out. The Most High is pouring out His Spirit upon all flesh. Now the West, these Edomite devils in the West, they're being exposed. All right. Everything is being talked about in these certain circles with these nations, man, and pretty much they're tired of America. They're tired of a world that has been led by Europe and America. So now, the weaker nations that were subjugated by the Western times past, they're looking to separate because of the history. Okay, the Western Edomites, they have never dealt fair with African nations, so-called African nations. All right, they haven't dealt favorably with the East, you know. So there's a certain resentment towards the West that is now being manifested in the rise of the BRICS, okay, which is the opposition to NATO and the EU. And the more and more countries that join the BRICS, the more powerful they will become. And of course, that is going to lead to world war. All right, so let's move on to this last article and then we can close out. It says EU's draconian social media censorship laws are now officially enforceable. Now, this is just in Europe. This is just happening in the EU. But this will spread to America because America is also a part of the beast system. Okay? So what they want to do, anyone that speaks against the narrative that's being pushed on the mainstream platforms, all right, there's going to be heavy, which there's already censorship on the internet. You know, brothers are already being censored, but it's about to ramp up to another level. Okay, anything that because we can still upload videos right now, you know, going against the narrative, but very soon you're not even going to be able to upload a video. You know what I'm saying, your whole channel is going to be deleted. You know, they're already deleting comments. Why you think they took away the like button and the dislike button? First, it was the dislike button. Then they removed the like button. So now you can't even see likes or dislikes. You see, and this all came about during the what? During the pandemic. Because why? They had to control the narrative. Okay, anything that's against their narrative, it can't go. They have to do away with that. So this is another law that's being put in place in the unrighteous decree, a draconian decree that is forwarding that. All right. Free speech is a problem, not so much for the general population, but for the establishment class and their grip on social influence. Much like the invention of the printing press that created an information revolution in the Middle Ages, the internet has created a global platform which almost anyone on the planet can access and speak hypothetically to millions or even billions of people. And TikTok is a major platform for the truth going out. All right, YouTube is a major platform for the truth going out. Okay, Twitter as well. Pretty much all these media platforms, you know what I'm saying, you have a lot of truth coming out. How many videos have you seen of people on social media crying out, expressing how discontented they are with the system because of XYZ? These things are increasing in this time because the elites, they're making your life a living hell. So no one is happy anymore. Okay, everyone has to snap back to reality. Okay, fun and games is over, man. It's time to snap back to reality, and because of that, people are trying to figure out what's going on, and they're listening to the prophets. You know what I'm saying? They're turning away from the mainstream media, and they're going to get the real news. All right, the real breakdown on what's going on. So because of this, of course, the devil, he has to counteract this. Okay, he has to pass laws and legislation to counterbalance this truth movement, or what they like to call wokeism. All right, which being woke is not bad. Being woke is actually a good thing. But to the establishment of Edomite supremacy, which was founded upon lies, all right, the truth, or being awoke, being free from the lies of this society, that's a danger unto them. So of course they have to come with laws to offset that. You see, but yeah, it's pretty much any social media platform that doesn't agree, you know what I'm saying, because they're going to be fining these social social media platforms. They're going to be fining them if they don't heavily censor their platforms. So this is all leading to the famine of the word, all right, which is about to come very shortly. That's why we always stress on these videos to get this truth while you can. You know what I'm saying? Study to show yourself approved, man, because brothers are not going to be here forever to keep on bringing out the news and breaking down the scriptures to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You should be at a point now where you're built up in your faith enough to where you'll be okay if the internet goes down. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So you should be striving for that same comfort as well. It says here, this level of information sharing is unprecedented in human history, and so it is no surprise that governments and globalists want the ability to filter what is said and what is heard to their benefit. And give me one moment, Salakia. One moment. There's a scripture. Let me go to Daniel 12. Yeah, man. Hey, it says in the last days, they said what? Is unprecedented in human history. Okay, so this also tells you that we're in the last days because it was prophesied that knowledge shall be greatly increased. All right. And it says Daniel 12:4, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end. All right, which the understanding, the true knowledge of the gospel is being made known in these days right now. All right, the time of the end, the latter times. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Now, how are people running to and fro? Seeking, because really to run to and fro, you're seeking knowledge. Okay, you're trying to find out as much knowledge as you possibly can. And right now there's an abundance of knowledge, okay, that's on the internet, okay, which the Lord has created this unicorn of the internet to bring about the end, okay, by way of the truth, man. Okay, a lot of truth is on the internet, and it's so much that these devils cannot censor at all. All right, but it says that knowledge shall be increased. Okay, this is unprecedented, man. Okay, a lot of knowledge is out here. Okay, anything that you want to know, you can go on YouTube or any platform that you prefer, and you can learn how to do something. You know what I'm saying? If you never heard about a certain topic or you want to, watch a documentary, it's all on the internet. Okay, so knowledge has greatly increased. So yeah, so this is in Europe, but this is coming to America because best believe that all of these nations are in cahoots, especially NATO and the EU. It says these rules would include EU hate speech and disinformation restrictions. Keep in mind that in many parts of Europe, using the wrong pronouns for a transformer person is considered punishable hate speech. And pointing out that medical masks are useless for stopping CV is considered dangerous. See that? Which they've been doing it. They've already been doing it, but now it's about to get to another level. Okay, now they about to start locking people up for saying these things. All right, because this is a law now. Before it wasn't a law. It was just a policy. Now that it's going into law, now they can persecute you through their so-called justice system. Okay, to bring you up on charges. Okay, so it's a criminal act to speak the truth in these last days. I hope y'all are seeing this. It's considered dangerous information. Scientific facts don't play into such determinations. You see, let's go to Daniel 7:25. Hey, the devil, okay, Esau Edom, he's coming down with the BS. All right, and he coming with it heavy. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and time and the dividing of time. So it says that this devil, he shall think to change times and laws. Okay, but he's creating new laws as he goes to fit his agenda. You see, no one can speak against my narrative. No one can oppose me. Whatever I say goes. And if you don't like it, well, I'm going to just have to lock your ass up. If you don't like it, I'm going to shut down your channel. Okay. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'll even put you to death. You see, so ultimately this is what's coming down the pipeline. Okay. This is what's going to increase, man. All right. Persecution of the word. All right. Let me get this as well. Famine of the word. Because, yeah, the famine of the word, man. Okay, that's a major prophecy that's about to happen in these last days. Famine. Amos. I think that's Amos 3. Give me one moment, Slack here. Yeah, Slack here. That's Amos the 8th chapter. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days saith, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Okay? So, hey, as the scriptures, as it is written, seek the Lord while he may be found. All right, because there's going to come a time where this word is not going to be available. It's going to be pretty much illegal to speak the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, hey, so the scripture telling you in Amos 8 and 11 that a famine of the word is coming. Okay, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And when all hell is breaking loose on the earth, you're going to want to know what's going on, because that's going to bring you comfort. All right, that's why we have comfort right now, because we know the truth. We understand what's going on, and we can break it down through biblical prophecy. But 2/3 of the people in this world, they're going to desire to hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, they're going to be looking for the prophets in these last days, but they're not going to be able to be found because while the truth was freely being given unto them, and they saw the prophets, you know what I'm saying? While the truth was freely being given unto them, they abused it, they scoffed, they scorned, they put it off as if it meant nothing. But, this word is going to be very valuable in these last days, all right? Because once again, it will be a pillar of comfort, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Hopefully this lesson was edifying through the Rakah Kadash and closing call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Until next time, come Yashada DTA and a Bible Ball.